Hello, my friends. It's July. Can you believe it? Um, doesn't July 4th make you think local because of the fireworks and the parade and the farmers market and getting all your grilling things at Wheaton Meats on Main Street, the best butcher any town has. So I'm doing a quick walkthrough of the store because I know you'll be in here. And first of all, if you're going anywhere, what a cute hostess gift. But we have you all ready in terms of themed books and that kind of thing. But when you're out and about, please think local in your shopping because now is a great time to support local stores. And here's why. Because we, for example, are training a heap of teenagers. Some of them probably live in your neighborhoods so that we're ready for the fourth quarter. It's hard to believe or explain that there actually is a ton to learn. And so everything we make is going into training local kids and other things. But now's a great time. This weekend is a great weekend to support local. So I just wanted to talk about that, but also point out that I'm finally wearing kind of cute shoes because we are going to events. Are you? This weekend we have a baptism. My daughter is godmother to baby Ethan. And so this is one of my favorite cards, handmade, quilled. And we have a great children's faith section if that is something you're in the market for. I love these very simple, very young presentations of Psalms and then the Lord's Prayer. And I like to get something for mom too, because mom is going through, there's lots, right? I had 3. And so this is a lovely, simple, daily, it's not really a devotional, but something to focus yourself on those mornings if you can, when you're alone. And the other thing that I like to get for new moms is Honey for a Child's Heart, which is my favorite book about how enjoyable reading as a family can be. And it is my favorite gift to give to a mother of any child, first child, second child, whatever. So we're gonna think about getting those. And then we have bridal shower coming. So I love Karen Adams cards. They're hand worked. And I don't know if the glitter is hand applied, but they are smashing. And one of my favorite gifts I give to new brides is a year's worth of wrapping paper and greeting cards. And that is something that they really use and is a little bit different, which is something I love. Karen Adams, again, since brides especially are writing so many notes, this is loosely kind of a kitchen shower. It's doesn't really have a theme, but her little note cards, there's 8 of them in here, each 2 of each of these designs are so smashing. This is great for wedding and beyond. This is her wedding set for thank you cards and that kind of thing. They're just lovely. I think we have 6 different designs. This is more generic bachelorette party type of stuff. And then as the year goes on and she is sending birthday and that kind of thing, Karen Adams is just great for any age, but especially our 20 and 30 somethings. And it is kind of a kitchen-based shower and favorite cookbook. I've sold this to everybody. Dad and his son for Father's Day. Sally's Cookie Addiction is the place that you go to make wow-worthy desserts. And they all are approachable like that. And this is the book every 20-something and 30-something that I talk to knows about. It's a little bit of a teaching book. Molly Baz has her Cook This book out, much anticipated. So what I meant to do before I shopped for all the events we're going to is to walk through the store real quick for your 4th of July weekend reading. And of course we have beach reads, which are so fun any time of year. We also have, we've told you this before, these beach towels or picnic towels and ponytail holders. If I had a ponytail, I might get this one. So that's great for your beach going or giving. And then I want to take you through our front tables because these are the books we are selling most right now that you guys love. Those of you in the know who have attended Champagne events know that I have set up a happy ladder from time to time. And it's actually a ladder at the event space next door. And on it are packed books that you will close and say, I loved it. Maybe a predictable ending, but who cares? So Happy Ladder books are, oh my gosh, Guncle is probably our bestseller of the summer so far. It's about an uncle who does not have kids and has to take his brother's two kids in for the whole summer. He has no parenting experience, very much a confirmed bachelor lifestyle, and he is hilarious speaking to them, but he's just the thing they need. Musical Chairs is a longtime favorite. About a mom who is planning on having her own home in Connecticut. She lives in the city in New York, sort of restored. In a quiet summer, her two 20-somethings come home. And it's absolutely a great summer book. It's about a summer in a mom's life. Before Guncle, Stephen Rowley wrote Editor, which is so wonderful. He, in this one, there's a struggling writer, so it's semi-autobiographical, and who picks up his book? The editor, Jacqueline Onassis. And what a great story, great relationship there. Beth O'Leary has a new one out. She wrote The Flat Chair, which is one of my favorite happy reads ever. Loved it. Switch is another of her books where I read it a long time ago, maybe a grandma and a granddaughter switch places. Grandma lives rurally, and the 20-something switches with her because they both are kind of at a crossroads where they want to try out different things. Let's see. Great Circle is a wonderful read about a female flyer in the 20s who disappears, and you get to know her. Music of Bees is one of my books of the year, along with How Lucky. This one has to do with a woman who raises bees. She is a beekeeper, but she's also very concerned with the goings-on in her community, including sort of a pesticide scare. And she's a quiet person, but wants to become involved. Great community come-together book. She kind of takes into boys that need some guidance, and she doesn't know she has it to give, but she does. How Lucky, I loved. It's about a young man who has a congenital disease that keeps him, he uses a wheelchair, but he considers himself very lucky because he has one friend and he has patterns in his life. And one of the things he does is go out every morning on his porch, and on one morning he sees something and he says something. And what happens is he's not sure why this young woman got into a car, but he decides to get involved, and it becomes actually a thriller. So it's both a community come-together book and a thriller. Loved it. Malibu Rising, everyone's talking about this one. Taylor Jenkins Reid, who really hit the big-time airwaves with Daisy Jones and the Six. Also recommend that for this summer. Malibu Rising is about four siblings who are surfers, live on the beach, and it's really a lot about their absent dad and their relationship, or lack of it, with him. But the four are fiercely loyal, and that's fun to watch develop. Olympus, Texas is an unbelievably huge story. Small town, giant personalities, especially in the one family that centers the action. Best cover of the year, best story of the year. Early Morning Riser, very small town. Again, absolutely loved it. Quiet story about a school teacher that moves to town and slowly gets to know them via her very quick to become boyfriend who has lived in the town forever. And the two of them come together on and off. They build a community of close people. It's a read that will make you savor each sentence. Last one I'll talk about is Love Lettering, which is a really standout, I guess you would call it a pleasing read, happy letter. It is about a woman who is a calligrapher who's getting pretty tired of the wedding scene anyway, and is thinking of launching her own business. And she, in her kind of last wedding invitation, hides a message in it that says mistake. And not many people would ever find it, but the to-be groom does. And it's really great from there. So I loved everything on this table. These are my current favorites. This is our summer table. But please come in and browse. We'd love your support.